No, because I'll just do it again.
Yes, no, Terry can edit it. He can put a big...
The big what?
The black...
I don't know if that's good to do.
I don't know if I need a big one for it.
All right, welcome to another episode of DJ's Letting Loose, brought to you by All About You Entertainment. I got DJ Mayhem, DJ Terr, myself, DJ Stray.
They actually let us do another one?
I don't know. Our producer said that we'd do another one,
Considering
Wait,
you're the...
Did I say we could do another one?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, you're sitting at this table, so...
But...
We're using my equipment, so...
Speaking about all of that, let me pull a prize out of my pocket. Yeah, that was directed towards you. Yeah, that was Shane's idea.
Cool. Hi, Shane. You might get hurt.
Hi, Shane. Thanks for taking my prizes.
Wait, taking your prizes?
That
my
explains
job.
why there was a power.
Because...
Oops.
Explains power card.
No, the one time he did, we were all in a show, and he decides to go up to a bunch of
New Year's 2016.
kids and everything, and he goes, "Hey guys, if you pull a strike, I'll pull a prize out of my pocket." Yeah, he said all of this over the PA.
Thank you, Brandon.
It's got to be a little embarrassing for you. All right, so speaking of prizes, I have the winner from our first contest, the Wedding Mayhem story.
Oh yeah, I was reading a couple of them.
Yeah, they were good stories. Our winner this week is Mop 90 Productions RS with their Wedding Mayhem story.
Nice.
It reads, a couple months ago, I went to my cousin's wedding. When the bride and groom went to cut the cake fell onto the floor. When the bride went to cut the cake, she bumped into the table that the cake was on, which made the cake that was already sitting close to the edge fall to the floor. Everybody kind of just stood around in complete disbelief of what just happened. The bride and groom looked at each other in horror before they started cracking up laughing. Unfortunately for them, part of the cake was able to be salvaged, but most of it had gone on the floor. Luckily, there were enough other treats to go around and make up for it. So, that is our winner. Congratulations, Mop 90 Productions RS.
A lot of cake mayhems.
Yeah, well, it was
There wasn't a lot of them, but there was a couple of them on there.
Yeah, I think we got DM'd a couple. Unfortunately, those don't get put into the entry. It has to be a comment on the video.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Whatever happened, it used to be PMs. Private messages.
Now everything goes down in the DM, so
well, now all of a sudden,
I don't know why.
Well, I know what DM stands for. It's direct message, which I understand that, but
really?
Why did they change it from... Why all of a sudden did we go from the slang PM to DM?
Well, PM stands for private message, and nothing you put on the internet anymore is private. So it's all direct messaging.
Never thought of it that way. That's
I guess
That's how I think of it, at least.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But you're lucky because I was misinformed on the amount of prize that we are giving away for Amazon. You are receiving an Amazon gift card for $25. $25 gift card to Amazon.
With a $15 surcharge to me.
You wish.
So that makes us make sure we tell everybody now from this point moving forward, they're not $10 gift cards. There will be $25 because that is the minimum that you can do through Amazon. So lucky for you, you get $25 due to inflation.
Due to inflation. So congratulations again, and it was a great story. I enjoyed reading it, and I'm sorry if I butchered anything in it. But
he tore it up a little bit.
DJ Terr.
You really had to elaborate on it?
Yeah, because even I thought it was a little bad.
I mean, it was.
It's not as bad as,
It wasn't butchered.
It's not as bad as when you went, bah.
Sheepish. By the way, our edits on the first video, can we just reflect on the first video for a second?
Why?
Our edits
Why
on
would
the
we
first
do that?
video were freaking awesome.
Thank you.
You did a really good job. Terry did all the edits on the first video, and he's going to continue to do all the edits. And I think it was funny, even though a lot of my face got used for comedy. All right. So today's episode, we got some fun stuff coming up. We do have our music story coming up as well. We're doing powerhouses today. We're not doing our top 3 songs. We're doing our top 2 powerhouses.
One powerhouse.
One powerhouse.
One powerhouse apiece.
One powerhouse
We had
apiece.
to have some backups just in case there were some overlaps.
Yeah, we got to shorten up the shores a little bit. Sorry about the 30 minutes. We're going to try to make this under 20, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah, right. And then we do have our
comedy.
And we do have our main story as well. And I mentioned it last week. We're going to talk about what you can do for your rehearsal dinner instead of, just having plain old rehearsal dinner. So we want to liven it up a little bit because that's the new thing, livening everything up. So got some good stuff. So on to the powerhouses.
Yeah, you want me to go first?
Sure, go first.
Well, to elaborate, we're doing powerhouses as in what we believe are some of the most powerful artists out there, band or artist, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah.
Band or artist. And I'm going to start with someone that I think, band that I think is absolutely phenomenal. I've loved them since they first came out 10 plus years ago. And I'm going to see them live here in a couple weeks.
Did you say 10 years ago?
I believe
I feel old.
Tell me about
You
it.
don't even know what he's talking about, do you?
I have a feeling because I know where he's going. I know what concert he's going to.
All right, continue.
I am talking about the powerhouse band that has changed their whole look. Panic at the Disco. Panic at the Disco. Their new album, absolutely amazing.
Has it been 10 years
Yes,
already?
now
They
I
came
remember
out when I
selling
was in high
tickets.
school, and I'm about to go to my 10-year.
I worked at Ticketmaster. I remember selling tickets
Wait.
for them.
I'm going to my 10-year this year.
I go in 2
Same
years.
here. 10-year, 2007.
No.
Sorry,
I do not
guys.
high five getting old.
I've got 8 years out, so
And I was in high school. I think it was my freshman year that they came out, or no, my sophomore year that they came out.
yeah.
So yeah,
they
it was
are
more than 10 years
still
ago.
strong. They've got a newer audience because of Death of a Bachelor, but
Right.
then you've got people like me who listen
I love
throughout high
Victorious.
school to. I'm talking about the whole album, which is what
Yeah,
Victorious
Victorious is on that album too. Yeah. No.
But A Fever You Can't Sweat Out. Oh, that was the anthem for any angsty teenagers in high school. The anthem.
The inside look of Terry's high school years.
I was an angsty teenager. I'm sorry. I think we all were there at one point. So I want to pass the ball.
Who are you passing to? Hurry up. We only have 30 minutes.
Brandon.
It's funny to pass my way because I think the Powerhouse, they've been doing really well lately. And they just won some Grammys. Yep. So,
Goodness.
Yep.
Where
I'm doing
originally-
I'm doing it.
No.
doing it.
No.
It's the Grammys.
No.
21 Pilots.
Oh.
That's right. That's what I did. I did it. 21
my
Pilots.
Oh, God. That was just really weird.
And we can't even edit that.
I made sure I got buttons on today too, because I wanted to
Can
do
you
it.
pull them back up? Because you still got them below your knees.
Oh, God.
Jesus. That was horrible.
21 Pilots. Come on. If 21 Pilots.
I didn't watch
how
the
many-
Grammys.
See, that's
so
why.
I
That's
did.
why.
I
That's
know
what-
about it. I didn't watch the Grammys, though. I don't have cable. So, sorry.
I thought that was great. Something that they did bizarrely that was
is
crazy.
not enough
That was cool.
alcohol
But
for this
on the
conversation.
side of what we were talking about is the Powerhouse. I just think that all their songs that they come out with are like really good. Heathens. I mean, we already talked about. We had 2 of 21 Pilots showcased twice in our top 3 songs from last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I picked them as my powerhouse. You didn't know what I was doing, did you?
I don't know if you heard
Yeah.
me, but as I said, there is not enough liquor for this conversation. It's just coffee.
It's just coffee.
Not mine.
Got Kahlua in there?
Might be.
Something?
Brandy.
Oh, look at that.
Go fancy.
You like brandy, don't you?
All right. So is it my turn for the powerhouse?
Yes.
All right.
Pass the ball.
Now, this one's going to take a lot for me to get out because
Goodness.
my wife is convinced that I have a celebrity man crush on this individual.
Don't even.
I didn't know I was a celebrity.
I refuse to have a celebrity man crush on this individual because that would be very awkward at work now.
Don't even. Now I know where you're going.
Bruno Mars.
Oh, come on. That's why we get along so well.
Am I the only one that decided
Oh, God,
not to
I'm
go with
disturbed.
like a
I'm disturbed.
double
I'm disturbed.
person?
No, seriously, no.
Pictures.
I there is a reason. For those who watch the Grammys, Bruno Mars showed his versatility.
Yeah.
While he came out and he performed. That's How I Like It.
Yep. Which
And
I love that song. That song is like my jam.
But then, later on in the Grammys, he turned around, he got dressed up, and spit an image of Prince, and performed "Let's Go Crazy," almost better than Prince.
It was pretty cool. It was a really good tribute too.
Oh, and a lot of people had fun with your Facebook.
Yeah. Here it is. I'm at work. Everybody's posting. Oh, look at what you're doing at the Staples Center. Like, no, seriously. I had a meeting the next day. What did I have a meeting? And then what did you say to me when I came up to that meeting? You made great timing getting back from L.A. Really? Come on.
So we've got Panic at the Disco, 21 Pilots, and Bruno Mars are all at the powerhouse charts.
All right, well, we gotta move forward, but I think next week we have our topic for our music.
Oh, no.
Songs that are misreputed by artists.
Okay.
All right?
I'm down with that.
Okay,
I think
yeah,
so.
that's
I
fine.
think so. I think that'd be fun. All right, so our main story this week was what you can do at your rehearsal dinner, and some cool ideas that we can come up with. I don't know who wants to go first.
I'll go first.
Yeah,
I don't normally get
pass
to
the
go
ball over
first.
to him.
Okay, go.
All right, so one of the things that I think you can do to kind of liven up, rehearsal dinners can be boring. You go, you eat, and then you practice your timing, and then you leave. And nobody enjoys them. Everybody can't wait till they're done. So a couple ways that you could liven them up, one of which is, I think, would be wedding party karaoke.
And that's something that I've always brought up to bride and grooms, where they're like, karaoke for my wedding weekend? What? No! Like, they're screeching in terror because they don't think of karaoke being at a formal event, being at your wedding, But this is a time that you can loosen up, and I think that it would do a lot for your wedding and start off your weekend.
Absolutely. I've been to, I've been a part of quite a few rehearsal dinners because we're either doing the ceremony or something for it, so that we have to be there to make sure we have the timing. And the groom or the groomsmen will open up a beer or two, so you know that the bride's going to have a couple.
And
What's
why
the
not?
I
best
know
thing to
the
do
bride
when you've
gets
been
into the
drinking?
bottle too. So do all the bridesmaids.
When you've been drinking, what is some of the most fun you can have? Karaoke.
Karaoke?
Not what I
Because-
think of.
Well, here's the
not
thing with
going
karaoke.
there.
Here's the thing with karaoke, okay? Some people know how to sing. They know who they are. Some people don't know how to sing, but they don't have a clue. They think they know how to sing.
That was perfect. Well timed. Congratulations.
What did I miss?
You'll
Oh, don't
see
worry
on the
about it.
video.
Oh, Oot.
Shiitake mushrooms.
You can say it. I'll just.
What? Bleep.
Yeah, I'll if you want.
You're probably going to put a pile of
There is an emoji.
I,
Were we just talking about this?
we were just talking about this.
It's not
The
an emoji. It's not
chocolate ice
Dude,
cream
it's-
emoji.
chocolate ice cream. It does have vanilla ice cream on there for some reason.
So, my pick for something that's kind of innovative to doing wedding rehearsals, and it is right in my wheelhouse, so you already know where I'm going, is some form of game, whether it be 20 questions or it could be, let's see, What Do You Know game show that we have,
Mm-hmm.
or just like a treasure
Or
hunt.
Feud game?
Family Feud?
No, it's not Family Feud. Not Family Feud.
Family
It's
Feud
like
style.
Family
Our
Feud.
Party Feud.
Party Feud, yeah. Private
And you
Party
wonder why I called you Richard Karn.
Now you have some insight to Richard Karn. Our Party Feud is also a
even
good
Alfie.
choice. Something like along those lines can really liven it up. It gets everyone involved, and the questions can be wedding essentials and stuff like that.
Remember the one we did at a bridal show? It wasn't very busy, but we did do it at a bridal show. Is newly engaged game.
Yeah, that was a fun show to put together.
And that was pretty fun.
You can't really call it the newly engaged game if it's the rehearsal dinner, though.
No, but we can model something after that. It's modeled after the Newlywed Show.
Uh-huh.
So or the Newlywed Game, and we can model something along those lines. It's something innovative that can involve the entire rehearsal dinner and doesn't just have to be, hey, let's go get something to eat after the rehearsal and have a drink or two.
All right, cool.
I pray that we just took the two things Brandon had planned.
No, I'm good.
You should have seen the death glare he gave me when I first started talking about it.
Nah, I got one that's
Go ahead, say better. I dare you.
not better, but pretty. I'm cool, okay?
Brandon, I
it's
pass the ball to you. Go ahead. I want to hear this.
Never mind. Moving on to my pick for this week. Either parks or a destination type of thing to have an entire day at AKA Cedar Point, or being like a wedding that I was recently at last year. She had her actual wedding there, but you can also do your wedding reception there as well. Having it at Universal Studios if you're in Florida, or even if you're not in Florida and you want to do it at Universal Studios, you can have a rehearsal dinner there. Numerous places you can have it. Have a type of type of rehearsal dinner like that. Cedar Point, right here in Ohio. You have Carowinds down in South Carolina. You have, those are just two Cedar Fair ones, but you could also do it at Disney.
Six Flags,
Legoland in California. I mean, there's so many different places you can have it. Now, you don't have to necessarily have it at a theme park. If you wanted something that you wanted to have a little more, like roaming to do, you can do it at a bowling alley. We have a bowling alley right in Menor that has a phenomenal VIP suite that you can do it in. And, I mean, it all works, It works.
Yeah. Now, just out of curiosity, leave us a comment below of out of the three things that we talked about that you could do at your rehearsal dinner, if you were going to do something special, what would you choose? Would you choose the karaoke? Would you choose the game show? Or Brandon's destination idea?
Doesn't have to be destination.
Or if you have an idea that we didn't talk about, let us hear from you.
People live in Florida and they want to do it. People live in Florida right now that are watching. What if they want to do it in Florida? They don't have to be destination.
Unless they live at Disney, it's still a destination.
Not if they live in Orlando. We all know that our DJs are loved, and we all know that, people like what we do, and people admire what we do. I mean, just this week we got somebody that wants to do a senior project for high school with us.
That's going to be a cool one.
It's really cool to see the community come together and show us how much they really like us. However, I do think that one may have went a bit far.
I didn't do anything.
Care to explain?
I didn't do anything, I promise.
You look like a guilty man right now. What happened?
This past weekend, I was doing one of our regular recurring events called Ignite the Ice. And for those of you who don't know what that is, we take an ice rink, we turn off all their house lights, we fill the rink with
I'll show you a picture.
Fog. We surround the rink with up lights like we have back behind us, and of course our DJ lights and music, and it's really fun. But anyways, as I'm tearing down at the end of the night, Brandon, who had been up to visit the front desk, brings me a folded up piece of paper. And on it says, to the DJs. I unfolded the piece of paper and it said, "Hey, you guys, you guys did great. Call me. Here's their name and then the phone number."
You have it on you?
I do not.
Oh, come on.
I do not. I'm not exactly sure where it is at the moment. But
It's in his little black book.
here,
How's your wife feel about this, huh?
she kind of looked at me cross-eyed and thought I was crazy for even holding on to the piece of paper longer than
Or
5
believing
seconds.
So our contest this week, we're actually going to follow up with what Mayhem said. Comments about what they want, what they think is either the best or a new way to do something at the rehearsal dinner that's interactive or new or just something you don't see every day. Anything like that, comment it down below, and the top 3 upvoted will get put into the pick for us to make a decision on.
All right, sounds good.
So-
and you get $25.
Yeah, you get
To
$25.
Amazon.
Please don't put your names in the comments. If your name's on like your YouTube name, that's fine. But don't, like, if you've got, and I hate calling them out, but Mob Productions, Mop Productions, they put their name underneath it, and I'm like, oh, we gotta get rid of that, because you don't want to give away your name if your name is not on your actual YouTube thing. Like I said, new, innovative, unusual ways to have fun at a rehearsal dinner, or just a rehearsal night. And top 3 upvoted get put into our hands to vote on which one we think is the best. So that's our contest for the week.
All right, sounds fun.
Pretty simple, pretty easy.
Don't forget the like button.
Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share.
Yes,
all
thumbs
4 of
up are
those.
greatly appreciated. So if you're looking for maybe some more Mayhem, because I do have my own little website that Brandon can't stand it because...
No, I listen to it with my grandma.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, if you're interested in more Mayhem, maybe some more comedy, check out mayhemcleveland.com. That's MAYHEM Cleveland.com. That's my website. There are some funny things for you to read or listen to. And I know, Terry.
Yeah.
You've got something.
I do. I have my personal YouTube channel where we do a lot of gaming videos. I'm going to be getting more out there. It's a little slow now, but it's picking up. It's YouTube. Search, because I don't have...
There's no racing. If there was racing, he'd be more interested.
I don't actually have a customized URL yet for YouTube, so if you search in the search bar, Tave Gaming, TAVE _ gaming, GAMING, you should find me. I will also put a link in both the description and on the card.
Sweet.
And unfortunately, Brandon has absolutely nothing to offer you guys because he is the loser of the group.
No, but if you
No,
wanna...
go ahead. Personal Facebook. We'll give you something.
No, we're just going to do All About You Entertainment's Facebook.
Oh, well,
All
I
About
thought that
Entertainment
was your
Facebook.
personal Facebook
Hello.
half the time.
No.
Or one of the most important things you can check out, besides, forget Mayhem Cleveland, forget his YouTube, at least go to AAYEOhio.com and check out everywhere that All About You Entertainment can be, who we are,
and what we can do.
Exactly.
By the way, most of those stuff that we talked about today can be a service from All About You Entertainment. All the games, all the karaoke, and
Not
destination, kind of. All right, well, alongside with DJ Nubs.
Really? That's
DJ
the best
Gamer.
you've got?
And yeah, that one was totally pathetic. And DJ Stray. From All About You Entertainment, we thank you for watching, and catch us again in another 2 weeks.
Smash that like
Hit
button.
that like button. Dang it, dude. You beat me to it.
I'm also pointing where it's at.